Hey everybody, just want to do a quick video about plumbing during the coronavirus outbreak we're having here. So a lot of people don't know what happens in your plumbing system in your house when things are being flushed all the time. So I have a couple props here that I want to really tell you guys about. So one of them is your toilet. So this is the standard toilet flange right here, and it has a 3-inch opening that things usually go down, when you do your thing, right? So this is what your toilet is connected to. This is the flange right here. It usually just moves around like this until you bolt it down, and in these little holes that keeps it still, right? So in there, it goes through this 3-inch pipe, okay? Okay, so things are going down that. So there's certain things that you do and you don't want to put in there. One of the things that you don't want to put in your toilet is wipes, baby wipes. Baby wipes don't disintegrate. They stay intact. It's different than tissue. Toilet tissue breaks down and it disappears, right? Baby wipes don't do that, so they can get caught up and they can get jammed inside here. So imagine like you're flushing something and you're putting it down your toilet and goes in here and it just gets all clogged up, and then you do your other thing and you get a problem, right? So you don't want that. So wipes, don't flush them. You gotta use those as a shall we say, after you do your other 2 wipes, then you do the cleanup with those. So that's what you want to do with those wipes, and then throw them in a trash can, okay? So just remember that. Also, have a little experiment we're going to do here. So I'm going to give you a little angle down here. So what I got is my little Seahawks cup here, and everybody, most people know what this is. The ladies, I'm sure, knows what this is. So I've never dealt with it before, but you don't want to put this into the toilet. So I'm just gonna, see what happens. So we're gonna just leave that in there and just watch what it does. Okay, so typically with the sanitary napkins for women, they're gonna expand and they're gonna, soak up the things that are happening every time of the month. But during this time, there's gonna be a lot more flushing. Everybody's at home, so people are, they're using the bathrooms a little bit more than normal. So we want to be sure that we have another trash can, if possible, with a lid to wrap these things up and put them aside. There's a lot of things going into our sewer systems right now, so we don't want our city to have a problem with those things. And you probably want to be pretty cool with anybody that is a plumber. So if you have a problem, you don't want them to come over and be like, hey, I can't even mess with any of this because you did a bunch of stuff that you wasn't supposed to do. So we're just going to take a look at this right now. So as we see, this thing is kind of really doubled in size, tripled in size even, okay? So we just don't want this to be inside of this pipe because it's really only going to be about half full. The rest is for air to help to flush things down your sewer system. So you only have about like that much really that things are going to move through, okay? And if you are doing things that, or you remember that you flushed something that maybe you shouldn't have, maybe flush your toilet a couple times to make sure that it gets down into the sewer system, because not many people are paying attention to what they're putting into their toilets, and they're thinking, oh, this is out of my house, and it's gone, you know what I mean? So I want to pay attention to that. So again, it's only going to expand to a certain size, and you see, but we don't want to do that over and over, and it's not making it all the way out of the house, okay? So just a couple quick tips that you should know, and maybe if you're going number 1, you can do that 2 or 3 times before you flush.
Did you know you can actually pour water in the back of your tank and flush it?
Everybody's
just in case your
doing
water's
a little
off.
bit more business at home, and we want to do our part to conserve a little bit of water and not mess up our sewer system. So use a bowl freshener if you got it. That'll also help with maybe The kids going.
Try not to flush dead animals. Maybe the little fish is okay, but anything else like an alligator, we don't allow alligator in the system.
That's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay safe and don't clog up your drains. Later. So what the toilet does is it has a built-in P-trap, and that P-trap is actually used to stop the gases from coming back into the house so you don't smell anything in the drain. Don't flush grease down the drain. You can just put it in your compost also. This thing looks like.